Hello.
Kevin, it's been so long.
Yeah, dude. I forgot everything.
uh well we're on God Island. It's this hot new game show where you get dropped into a fucking shithole, and we're trying to find the God of the Forge. Yeah.
So it's basically
Pretty cool.
Fortnite. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, well, it kind of is actually, because when we tried to sail off in our ship, we realized that we were disconnected from the network, the
Thalamic relays.
Thaumic relays. So our ship didn't have any power, and we crashed our ship. By the way, and the whole planet is a trash heap. The God of the Forge planet is a giant trash heap, and I think Nate was telling us that like there's all these, there's like 11 floating islands, and they're like all these people who make shit and then throw it off the side or something because it's like not quite perfect. I forget the exact reason. And then
But they destroy it, so you can't use it.
Yeah.
Anything they make.
Yeah.
Also, you missed this, bro. Oscar Elmstone completely missed like us taking over the moon base, and now it's like
Oh yeah.
our
It's our home base.
thing.
By the way, yeah, we have the most magical place imaginable, and your character is going to be able to probably do and figure out a bunch of shit on it that we just literally were too dumb to figure out. Like the entire, like it teleported here. Like it's this whole base, and it's insanely magical.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, did we find Bear?
Yeah, Bear's with
Okay.
Yeah,
Bear's with the
Bear's back, and Buttersworth had to go into the Matrix. It was a really sad departure.
It was.
And then we had the fight. Like we almost died.
We did.
Like legit, almost the total player death or whatever.
Yeah, there were 2 people down, and yeah.
And I had to use levels of exhaustion to basically not die and get the last hit off. It was very close. Yeah, we got fucked up. Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, we fought a Lithid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take over the moon base, and then Buttersworth is just kind of in the Matrix, but it's like a different realm.
Yeah, he's actually like standing up basically in a in like the most intense VR goggles you can imagine in the moon base. So Buttersworth, if you ever want to like chat with him, is in the moon. What's up, Lou?
You can send him text messages though.
Yep.
But yeah, he's in a full dive system.
Pretty cool.
Maybe that's a reference that nobody understands.
Nope.
I got that. I 100% got that. Sword Art Online.
Oh.
And Excel World.
And isn't
I can't get in. That's weird.
Yeah,
what's the other guy?
Just open.
Oh, okay, that's what. My
What's
bad.
that one where he's a overlord? Is that it? Overlord?
Overlord's not part of that. I mean, it's like the same concept. There's a lot of anime that are like that concept of like, you know,
he was in a full dive,
virtual
and
reality.
then he was in a full dive though in the beginning, and then he like can't get out, and then he's just
he was there when the server ended.
Yeah. Overlord's pretty funny. That's a good one.
It's all right. My
So,
favorite
like,
with that concept is Log Horizon.
video game one, I like Shangri-La Frontier.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty funny. I just got done rewatching all of Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's good.
Wait, there's new one?
Huh?
There's new ones?
No,
Oh,
I just
those are the
watched
old ones.
I just watched the show from the start.
The live action? The live
No,
action's
the
pretty
dub.
good.
The live
Yeah,
action
dub,
sucks, dude.
It does, but it's pretty cool.
No, the original anime. I just watched all of it. So
I love Yu Yu Hakusho, but I got to a point where I felt like it was just tournament after tournament after tournament.
I mean, it's not like you have the Dark Tournament, and then you have the Chapter Black, which is not a tournament, and then you have the Three Kings Saga, which is mostly just talking about Demon World and then fleshing out the backstories of Hiei and Kurama, and then there's a tournament in like the last like 2 or 3 episodes. And the tournament isn't really the point. So
But Yu Yu Hakusho's good. I still think Hunter is better.
yeah, I mean that's probably true.
Of what's his name?
Togashi.
Yeah, of his works, I think Hunter is better. If he's able to finish it.
Hunter x Hunter has been sick, except the whole thing after where like they got on the ships, like I don't know, dude. It's been a lot of exposition.
Yeah, it's like walls of text that you can barely read.
Yeah.
Cuz it's like such like it's crazy. And like all the powers are like so complicated and shit. And then it's
Yeah.
like he comes in and he writes like for like maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then he stops and goes on hiatus for like another 6 months.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and writes a couple chapters and then goes on hiatus. Like it's been that way. Like I've been reading Hunter x Hunter like staying up to date on it since like 2005, 2006. So because like I remember waiting for chapters to come out of that on my mission, which was 2006.
Wow.
So I'd like on my like free day, I'd go to the library and pull up a manga reader website and read that and One Piece. And Naruto was still coming out back then, and Bleach. But yeah, and that was like around the time when he did like his first hiatus, and I was like, oh, this sucks. That was like my favorite one. But alas, in my view, like the Dark Continent stuff is like I take it if I like as I can get it, but like him meeting his dad and like
Yep.
like that ending is like a fine ending. Like you could have just ended it there.
I mean, and the Dark Continent could be cool, but they just need to like get to some cool fucking not as complicated action. Anyway,
right. This whole like succession arc with this kingdom of like all these like evil fucks like that are like funding this whole thing. Like I don't care. Like
I don't give a shit about any of them.
Right. Like I just don't care, man. I don't care about them. Like none of them are good people. They like use slavery. Like like I don't know, I'm more interested in like what the Phantom Troop are doing on the
Yep.
ship, and like Gon and Killua are on that ship. They haven't done anything, they're just hanging out. Like they haven't shown them, like they're just in like the basic passenger zone. Like Kurapika is doing his thing. It's mostly him. And yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't need it. Like
Kurapika has the best Nen abilities though. He has
I
the
mean,
coolest Nen abilities.
Kurapika is cool for sure, but like I don't know, let him link up like bring back the original crew and have them
Yeah,
like
dude.
helping him.
What is he
Like-
doing without Gon and Killua? Like, those were the main
Right.
characters throughout the whole thing. And for this whole arc, he's just been like, oh, yeah, they're there for sure. They're there somewhere. It's like,
Right.
where are they?
Right.
What?
And like, yeah, look, you had like Gon and Killua, like Gon is like the main character with Killua as like his like buddy. And like it's like their friendship is great, like their adventures are awesome. Kurapika is a very interesting supporting character who got like the highlight for his like revenge arc, which was cool. But like Gon and Killua were still like there. They were still part of it. Like they get captured by the Phantom Troop. Like they're still like doing things, even though they're like less capable with Nen at that point than like Kurapika. Like they're still mixing it up. And in this, it's like they're just not even present. So I don't know. It's good. Like I'm fine with it, but I'm just as like in my head canon, like it ended. Like it was a good ending. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyways,
the Chimera Ant saga was sick. So
It was so good.
it's true.
It's the only time I felt like at the end, I felt like been almost brought to tears by a villain. The way that villain died, for whatever reason, like playing chess with that girl, I was like, oh, dude, that's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's like he's this like creature who was created and told from like his inception that like he was superior to everything, and like he is generally better than almost everybody at most things, but he meets this blind like nerdy girl who's like a savant at this one game, and like he can't beat her. Like
Yeah. And then he's dying from the like nuclear blast or whatever. And
right,
he's like,
right.
you should leave. And she's like, no, I'll play with you until we both die. Like, oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. It really is like I don't know, that it's extremely good writing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
but the supporting characters in that arc also are awesome. Like
Yeah.
the guy, the smoke guy, and then the chairman Netero.
For the non-anime fans, let's get back on to the campaign here. So I know Kevin, glad to have you. You've missed a lot. I hope it sounded like they were getting you up to speed.
I think I got it. I think I got what I missed.
Yeah, so you guys have a new home base. It's sort of a moon elf base. You guys are welcome to redecorate if you wish. And now that you're here, Kevin, you have a lot of toys there that require Arcana checks to be able to use properly.
Which none of us could make.
Check.
there's like 5 really sick tools that we couldn't fucking
Dude,
use.
It's been
Yeah.
freaking like I feel like it's been like 10 sessions where we're like, oh, we wish
Yeah.
we know how to do this. Oh, it's been fantastic.
You also had a
So
child.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
A
You
child.
had a
Little-
child.
I forgot
Little
about that.
so
Ozzy.
what I did is
You had a kid.
while you were gone, this was just last week, but while you were gone, I made a like sidekick. So it's the sidekick rules from, I think it was Tasha's, but so it's a spellcaster sidekick, and it's just like it's like a version of your shield guardian,
Okay.
which has like some of your knowledge, so it has like spells and stuff. It can cast spells, but it was just like a extra like DM controlled like character that I could add some extra action economy to the party for stuff while you're gone. While you're here, your shield guardian sort of reverts back to normal. And yeah, so you guys are on the Amber Smith's place. I gave you guys a name for the person you met. I don't remember
Tab.
what his name was.
Tab something. You don't remember?
Yeah, let me just.
It was like a
Tab.
anagram or whatever.
Tab Shimmer.
That was Tab Shimmer.
Shimmer.
Yeah.
And he has our sending crystal.
Yeah. So you guys met up with him. He gave you some background. He said, you know, like the people of the world that you're on, you know, some of them think it's profane to take from the trash and try to like reuse it or whatever. Others, you know, feel that it's necessary to, you know, survive or whatever. There's these big sort of floating cities that are just generating a tremendous amount of trash and dumping it in long paths throughout the world. And it's causing harm to the environment, and you know, the area around it is like polluted, causing poison, all kinds of hazards. So yeah, so he kind of tells you that. He says that the Amber Smith hasn't been seen in millennia.
What?
Excuse me.
What, 1,000 years? Is that?
Yeah,
What's the
something like
millennium?
probably more than that. It's been a
Was
long
it
time.
Was it 2,000 years? Something like that?
Yeah. And then Fjark or Quentin.
Yeah, millennia is 1,000 years. So, but it's been
Yeah.
more. I think you said 2. Let me see.
Well, so a millennium is 1,000 years. Millennia is plural, and so I was just kind of general. You know, I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
He did not say
He
exactly
didn't say
how long.
anything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He just said haven't been
So
seen
it's like
for
2,000 plus. Okay.
millennia. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Fjark rolled an insight, really high insight check to see if this guy was actually just the Amber Smith in disguise.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that shit.
Oh shit, that's right.
We're chilling with the god right now. I forgot about that shit. Fuck, I meant to come up with something. Okay.
So you guys
It's
are
okay.
in his
Improvise.
Fjark has said, you know, pretty sure you're the Ambersmith or something like that, right?
No, it's like when we were going to bed, or we like went to bed,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like thinking about it, and then I was like, is he the Ambersmith?
Yeah.
I feel like he's the
Okay, so you
Ambersmith.
haven't said
And then
anything
I
to him
told
yet.
no, I haven't said anything to him, but I told the group that I
Yeah, that's
had
right.
a feeling,
Yeah.
an urge in my butt that it was the Ambersmith.
Okay. So you
He
guys
didn't
wake up.
say the Ambersmith never told us why the Ambersmith. Well, sorry, Tab. Excuse me.
Yeah,
At this
Tab.
one, he hasn't told us. He didn't tell us the reason, right? He didn't give us a reason, right?
He said that the Ambersmith just disappeared, and then different factions sort of like were sort of fought over like what it meant and how to bring him back. Um,
Okay.
and yeah. So you guys sleep. His home is, I sort of described it as this sort of like, a home that's built kind of in the ground. There's like grass and dirt on top of it. On one side is like a whole wall of windows that create
Yeah.
a sort of like greenhouse at the front part of the house. If you want to look up an Earthship, it looks like that. And he's got like a windmill out front, and some like water collection system and stuff like that. Like a pump for a well. And he's cooking you guys breakfast, and
Ooh.
he like serves it up, and he's like, well, where are you guys planning on going? I
Well,
think you told me you came here looking for the Ambersmith.
yeah, we definitely are looking for him, and me and my buddies
Who
are.
knows? He could be among us right now.
I mean,
Are you
I'm-
saying that?
Yes, Fjark will say that. Had a dream. He's among us.
Oh,
You see his eyes narrow, and he's like, among the four of you?
no,
Among
not us.
us.
Are you saying you're the Ambersmith?
Among us, the world. Now, here's a question for you. You told us all these things about him. Do you think he left because the world failed him, or because he failed the world?
Huh. It's an interesting question.
Yeah. I mean, a god just doesn't disappear, right? Like, do they even get bored? I mean, I'm no god, but that's a fair question.
He's like, I don't know. I haven't given it much thought.
Why would you?
Right.
wait. I'm sorry. Did Fjark tell us at night, or is Fjark the
He
only one
did.
that knows right now?
No, he told us. He told
Oh,
us. He told us.
I told you guys that
He told us.
okay.
I'm pretty sure he's the Ambersmith. Like
He's like, look, I mean,
95% sure.
I'm just a tinkerer. I scavenge the piles and make things, and I try to make things that could be of use to the people in the village nearby, and I sell those things, and I try to share my knowledge with those who live around here, and
Yeah.
I'm not the religious sort. There are religious factions, around. If you're seeking them, I can
Nope.
tell
We
you
are not
where
really
to
a religious
go.
bunch. Yeah, oh,
What we want is help. Two things. One, I am cursed. It hurts all over all the time. Two, we need to get rid of these stupid, what are tentacle people called?
Lithid?
tentacle people.
Illithid. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Oscar.
That's
These
my
two
name.
things we need help with. We come to speak with, poor God. That's pretty much as far as we've gotten.
Huh. Well, like I said, the Ember Smith hasn't been seen in millennia, so unless you can figure out a way to draw him out or something.
Bear is gonna
Tab-
wiggle his eyebrows. Huh?
Tab Shimmer, we have appreciated your hospitality. But why do you hide? My dwarven buttocks. I might not know my birth mother from the dwarven clans, but I know she gave me a great ass. My dwarven buttocks, when I feel a tickle in my butt, I
Whoa.
know it's true. And I received a vision. The Amber Smiths among us, and I think you are it.
How,
uh,
listen, Tab.
It-
It's okay. If how about this? If
no,
someone
no.
wants,
You don't need to. I suppose at one time I was the Amber Smith. As you can see, I am not he any longer. Well, I am, and I'm not. I am, I suppose, a mortal aspect of him.
oh,
If you're seeking to destroy me, this would be your best chance. But I warn you, I
You don't need to warn us.
may
We're not.
not
That's
have
not.
my godly powers, but
Nope.
nope. We like we said, we are not here.
you just need my help.
Well,
Yes.
yes, and also if there's anything that we can help with, I mean, we're not bad guys, you know. I mean, we take help and we give help back, or at least we try to do what's right.
Says, well, there's things I can talk about and things I can't.
Okay, that's
What I can tell you is that, and you may know about these things, and certain areas of conversation, I'm unable to speak on. I'm physically unable to speak on.
right.
And like he's like here, like I'll try, and he starts speaking, and you just like hear like the end of a sentence, and you realize like some amount of time has passed. Like he's got like a clock on the wall, and like it's like been like 5 minutes, and he's like, see, you guys just look like you didn't hear any of that.
Wait, what?
He's like,
What?
what I can tell you is that it's transpired a while back that caused me to lose my divine spark, so to speak.
What?
It happened to all the gods.
So you do get bored?
It's not like we gave it up.
Oh, he's these
Somebody,
Leviathan
somebody
thing.
take it.
Yes.
What do you know about gods? I guess I
Nothing.
should start there. All right. Well,
Wait, hold on. I'm just speaking for Brugen, but I'm not speaking for the group. Does anybody know about God? Kind of look around.
God.
Mm,
Hang on. We
I mean-
actually the party. God, the
We-
what? Yo, let's go!
Oh,
Yes, I know some
shit.
shit about gods.
Bear, you? Oh wait,
Okay,
yeah, your
so
fucking tattoos,
on
right?
a 20 religion bear,
19, please.
Well, not
you
20 though, right? Does
you
that
would
count?
Doesn't that
That
count?
count?
yeah,
Yeah, that counts.
19. It's a 19 roll, but that's high enough. Bear, you would know that you know there's uh theories on the origins of the gods. Um, and like what is a god without its believers? Um, some gods,
Ooh, that's right.
uh, you know, seem to have existed, um, since before mortals were keeping time, sort of like primordial embodiments of certain virtues or vices or, forces of nature or whatever. Uh, but then there are gods more commonly that are sort of like started as mortals and ascended to the power.
Hmm.
Um, and uh, so what he like seems to be about to talk about is like you get the notion that he's about to like talk about this concept. Um, and so you answer, and he's like, yeah. And like you see him like assess you like a little bit, like, okay, uh, so not all of you are ignorant of this, and he explains the concept more. He says for the seven uh, of most of them are uh, people who've ascended to the position. Um, but either way, uh, gods occupy a space. You could call it a domain. You could call it a hold of power. Some call it the houses. Um, others consider it more of a path connecting, all material realms. And whatever it is the source of that god's power, but it is also a source upon which mortals can draw from should they have an affinity for that domain or for that hold of power. Um, and something happened that made it so that um, in the universe there's only one source of magical power, and uh, it sort of sits above um, all the others. Um,
So it didn't just happen to you.
Yes, we hear
Uh,
something about this Leviathan thing that the Illithid create. Something like this, I believe. Am I wrong? Was it not a Leviathan? I
um,
think it was.
he says, he's like,
So
I would keep those discussions to yourself if you wish to have them. And I will neither confirm nor deny what you're talking about before you get into more specifics. Try to have them in a way where it can't be heard. Understand?
But
shit.
how
We
can
have
I
to be
say
very
something
careful.
without it being heard?
That's a challenge, but it's a solvable problem.
Oh, can we write it down?
Um, you can.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I can't. I won't speak. I can't speak directly. Give you direct. I'll share a story.
Yeah. We like
There was a
stories.
civilization, actually a couple civilizations that preceded yours. You may be familiar with them. They, suspecting that there was something amiss in the way that their society was structured, kept certain records on certain devices that
Oh,
were protected from certain forms of psychic scrying
you're talking about
and
the dragons
eavesdropping.
and the giants.
And you know, uh, that preserved some of their information, some information that may or may not be available to other people to perhaps pick up the torch and face whatever hypothetical threat they might think exists. But alas, we're talking about me. I was, suppose you could say, dethroned from my realm. The realm of Amber, the realm of fire and earth and creation. And now I'm what you see. So if you help me, I can help you.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah. I mean, how can we assist?
He says, well, I can see, and he looks to you, Bear, and he says, I can't remember what voice I did for him, so I'm just like talking normal. But
It's okay. I don't think you did a voice for
he
him.
looks at Bear, and he's like, I see your curse. He says,
Yes.
I could do something about it right now, but it will only be temporary until I truly get my powers back.
All right. It's
Okay.
better than
So
nothing.
I can lift your curse, and that'll last for maybe about a month.
Okay.
But if you return my powers, then I can fully remove the curse, and it will strain me. So I have to warn you, I won't be of much use or much help. Not that I would be not doing this. So this might be the best use of my current abilities, anyways.
Okay.
He says, but let me tell you more about what I need. You see, when I disappeared, each of us have our own worlds.
Right.
This world, the worlds of the other gods, and we all, talk and whatnot. But this is a place that is our worlds are not supposed to be directly accessible from the prime material plane. Do you understand? This place itself is the seat of our power. It is the hold. Think about when you travel between the realms, what path do you take? How do you do it?
Well,
Sonic relays normally.
the relays,
Yes.
yeah.
And that's through the astral corridor. Is that right?
Yes, but
Right.
we
And
kind of found.
and that creates a network of pathways between the realms that allow you to sort of enter a liminal space between the realms, you travel some distance. It understands your intention, and you arrive at the end point,
Yeah.
right? Point to point travel through some space, the astral corridor. When you got here, you didn't use the astral corridor. You traveled through the astral plane, and you saw all kinds of weird things, right? Stuff you never saw in the astral corridor because they're two different spaces.
Hmm.
So,
Well, we just teleported, actually.
oh well, okay, you teleported.
So we did, right? We teleported, right? With the right. It wasn't
And
like an instant, was it, Nate?
yeah,
Like
you did.
off table? Yeah.
He says, well, I got to look at your ship, and I see it's outfitted with the ability to travel through the astral rapidly.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
And he says, you see, our worlds aren't meant to be here, but something happened, and they are here, and bringing them down to this mortal material realm profaned them in certain ways, and made it so that they can't permeate and occupy the space where they used to be, the more liminal space that permeates the rest of the realms. And it's not that that's not there, it's just that they're greatly diminished. And so, our adherents can still draw from our power, but it's weakened.
Oscar,
Is this all making sense?
you get all this? Yes, I of course understand everything he's saying, but Oscar, you
I think Oscar understands. Kevin's a little slow, but
okay?
Yeah, so he's basically explaining that like the domains that like gods fall under, like even like a normal, like a non like cleric magic user would still normally draw from one of these like domains of power, right?
yeah,
You can think of it like the schools of magic, kind of, but it's more like it's just kind of like flavor for like where you're getting the juice for your spells from, right? And you
okay.
guys are using the Thaumic Relay Network because it's like the only game in town. But it used to be that the gods had their own domains and people could draw from that power as they wished.
That's cool.
And something brought their domains out from like, think of it like a like liminal space that connects like the worlds, the realms, right? It's sort of like a like the Feywild kind of thing, but like each of these planets was a separate sort of like place that you could sort of open the way to and draw from that energy, and that's how you would cast spells. But these were all brought down into the material plane, and so because they no longer occupy their like domains physically, because they're trapped in these worlds that have been pulled down, they cannot like they don't have their power. Does that make sense?
Okay. I think I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. They don't have their
Um,
powers, yeah, so they can't draw from their like fully,
Right.
right? From
Yeah.
their so my question would be to them would be like, can we draw power like if this wasn't the case, could we draw the power from your domain from anywhere, or did we have to be in your domain?
No, it'd be from anywhere. It would
From
it
anywhere.
would be
Okay.
think about how the Thaumic Relay Network sort of permeates like a
Yeah.
net, like the weave of magic through all of creation.
Yeah.
Like if you restored us to our proper place, we
Then
we would
yeah.
also be permeating that, and there would be multiple paths for people who wish to study, magic and the arcane, and
Yeah.
some would be through worship of us, and some would just be through their research of the energies that power our individual spaces.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have an idea of how we can help you? Kind of.
He says yes. Well, because our worlds were pulled down, at least mine has been profaned in a way where I lost my powers and have been living here, and my adherents who have been living here. When I first left, they thought that it was a test. They thought I was somehow testing them, and that my absence, they needed to prove their own ingenuity to me, and so they began to create things, all kinds of magic items, artifacts, whatever, um, and the um, they felt that if they achieved some great act of genius or creation, they would bring me out of my hiding, and I would come down and praise whoever made such a great thing.
Okay.
And then somebody got it in their head that it's just a matter of time and attempts, and they just needed to keep building, and so they began to automate the process. And so the cities that were these shining gems of uh, um, productivity, and everybody had enough. Everybody was able to do what they needed. Well, they just started. They stopped working themselves and started making automatons that could make stuff, um, thinking that all they had to do was make something.
Huh.
But that system started to self-optimize, and the cities pushed out their own people, and um, now they just keep making stuff. And
Wait a minute. So there's no people on these islands?
not the ones floating through the sky, no.
Oh my god. Dude, it's an AI revolt. God damn it,
Yeah.
Nate. This son of a bitch.
As soon as I heard people stop making things, I was like, "Oh my gosh, AI art!"
Oh,
Just-
no.
um,
Is that why this gauntlet has 6 fingers?
the gauntlet finger. He's like, yeah. So anyway, I need you to shut it down.
Okay. You want us
Wait.
to destroy something? We're the right guys, huh?
He says,
Oh.
that's what I was hoping for.
Wait, you want us to shut down the automatic uh system that's going on around here?
Yes.
Okay. Point us in the right direction to the main
Will that
source.
And trust me,
will that
everything
restore your
between
power?
He says, well, the thing is, they don't realize that, when I was cast down and this realm was pushed out of its proper alignment. The throne of the forge.
Wait, say that again. The throne what?
Of the
Skipped.
forge.
Okay.
Because this is the domain of the forge. Is sort of the seat of my power. So they didn't know what they had. They had it. They used it to power this whole system. So it is basically running rampant. Anybody who is met certain criteria can sit upon that throne, and it will take them to their proper domain. And so,
Oh, is that what you
that's
need?
well, I could sit upon the throne, sure, but
Will it
you
take
know,
you to your proper domain?
yeah, it would restore me to my power.
Yeah. Okay. So you need your throne.
Okay, which
Yeah,
island is
but
thrown on?
I don't know. I don't actually know which one it's on, but
Oh
I have
wow.
a plan for just destroying the system, anyways.
Okay.
Well, he says he's like that. I do know which one it's on.
Wait, you do? I mean, it's okay if you don't. I mean, we'll probably find a way, but
We just destroy all
No,
of
I
them.
just changed my mind. I just decided that he does know. I wasn't.
oh, okay.
I was just like, he says. So there are
It's okay if you don't trust us.
there are 6 cities that move in a pattern,
Okay.
and then there's a central hub, and the central hub is the hardest to get to because it doesn't move, and so it has been generating a massive pile of trash over the ocean, and that has essentially the way there is treacherous. The air is poison. Parts of the ground will just melt your feet off if you're not properly protected. And then getting up to it, it has a lot of defenses and whatnot. But if you can get in, and he pulls out like a little device, and he's like, you need to get this to the central like essentially it's like the brain of the system. And you need to
Smash it?
and it looks like what it looks like is like like it's got a bunch of different little prongs, like it looks almost like a fork,
Okay.
and then on the bottom of it is like wrapped in no, he says you just need to stab this in,
Eat it.
and that will send a signal through the rest of the system to shut it down.
Okay.
This was hard for me. It's against my nature to make something that is meant for destruction.
Oh,
I
that's
am
right. I am so
generally
sorry about that.
a creature of creation, but
Yeah.
sometimes, as they say, one must destroy to create.
Huh. Yeah. It's true. They do say that. Well. Here's the thing. If we had our ship, it would be so much easier to get through to the central city
Yes. Is there other power here?
that we can probably fix our ship so that we can, you know, help you out a little bit better.
He says, he's like, ship like that requires a lot of juice to fly, especially because yours isn't made for flight. It's made for water travel.
Yeah, but we can do both.
Um,
Damn, it's true.
it can, but it's you know, it
Yeah,
flies
you're
through
right.
a whole lot of magical intervention. You understand?
Yeah,
And here, you know, like you shouldn't have any trouble casting your spells or whatnot, but you know, the magical devices that power that ship, you know, you're like in my dominion, right?
yeah,
So the Thaumic Relay Network, which is its own dominion, the dominion of the Illithid,
yeah.
that powers your ship, and you're not there, right? So,
We are not.
so
Yeah,
the rules of magic work differently, at least for how it powers that device. I have small things that can, you know, potentially like power your little communication crystals and things like that. But to power that,
Okay.
might require some more juice.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
He says
maybe.
you're not. He says, look, the people around here have ways of getting around. You know, there's a guy that has he raises animals that can,
More
you know,
animal.
travel. Potential mounts. You know.
Wait a minute. I have an. Oh no, never mind. It was just a fart. Sorry, I had an idea. I can make I have a robe of many things, and I have like a rowboat, and I was thinking we could make like a, you know, something that would sail along all this trash, but I'm too.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
some
was
kind of
thinking I
vehicle.
could have Bergstrom like pull me, like we did the sky the bird jumping thing,
Yeah.
but with trash jumping through the trash heaps.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
That is kind of sick.
That's kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
sick. Okay. I actually have.
Bergstrom, I don't know if he wants to do that.
He's too smart now. This is true. But
You know what though? That's and he hears you talking about that, and he's like, oh, you guys are familiar with the concept of I can't remember what we were calling it. Was it skyboarding or something like that?
Bird. Hold on. Let's go
God.
back
Hold
into
it.
my notes.
Sky riding?
Yeah,
No,
something like that.
it's
Bird
bird.
jumping?
It's bird something. Hold on.
Bird
Yeah.
jumping.
Bird.
Bird.
Anyways, he's like, yeah. So there's a guy that raises you know,
Bird
like
walking.
giant
Bird walking.
Bird walking. Bird walking. That's what it
bird
was.
walking. That's what it was. Yeah, it was bird walking.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. There's a guy that raises you know, giant uh buzzards. They're creatures that over the change in the environment have adapted to these things. They basically are able to eat trash and spit acid and
Listen,
so you don't.
God of Forge. Once we bird walking, I threw horse at another man while flying down the mountain.
You threw a horse at a guy. That's
I
crazy.
did, yes.
He's like, well, I'm sure you have some wild stories, but yeah. So you can do that, and they'll be able to at least get you um, to the base of the place. Now, the base of the central uh, um, processing city, you are going to see that it's a massive island of trash um, that floats on the ocean, and essentially, like when you get to the ocean, like you won't even really be able to tell. Other than that, you'll see like the movement of the waves under the trash. But when you get there, um, the city is high up in the sky, and your birds won't be able to fly you up that high. But if you find a way, um, every now and then the trash piles up towards the city, and they send out um, a patrol to go break it up. If you can find a way to stow away on this, then um, you'll be able to get entry to the city.
Okay. That I can do.
Now,
Whatever.
within the city, I'm not sure how it's changed over time. And he shows you like an old map, and you see like the old map is like a map of like just a city. And the city was called Forge, and uh, you see that it has like an arts district and uh, like a merchants district, and like labeled on the map are uh, like primary and secondary schools, and the names of like municipal buildings, and a great temple, uh, built for him, um, and different guild halls of various crafting guilds and things like that. Um, and he gives that to you. He's like, I don't know how relevant this will be to you, but because it may have just changed completely. But perhaps, you know, often when things get built up over, you know, um, the city that it was built on top of still exists underneath. So maybe it's a way for you to navigate. Um, he's like, so I don't know what dangers you'll face there, uh, but I will say that many have attempted to get up to the Sky Islands thinking that I'm there. A lot of people think uh, now that that I'm there, or that my creation is there, and and some just go seeking treasure, or seeking to put a stop to the trash because they see what it's done to the world. Um, Many who go to the cities, uh, most who go to the cities, don't make it back.
We are not the
So
most.
he's like, all right, I can tell.
Nice.
He's like, sorry, I
That's a good.
do feel a little bit forlorn here. It's been so long, and it just feels like, you know, so much is stacked against us and our cause. But
Yeah. So
you know,
so how come you haven't been able to do this yourself? Just a question. I'm not doubting your skills or anything? Is it because of the pain of destroying, or is it?
No, it's just that I'm not powerful enough.
Oh, okay. In this form. In this form. Okay.
Yeah, he says you know, I'm maybe about as powerful as one of you, you know? I have a couple other tricks up my sleeve, but you know, I mean, um, you know, it's not again, if I was threatened and pushed to it, uh, you know, if you were different people seeking my death, you know, seeking to usurp my place, um, in this domain, then you know, it'd be a different story. I have ways of defending myself, but in terms of getting there and doing all that, I just haven't had um, the ability. And um, I did gather a group of people and make an attempt.
They
It
died.
didn't work. Um,
Listen, we can do this thing.
Yeah.
You remove my curse, but there is one more thing. I do not know what the rest of my party might ask you, but there is one boon I would ask of you, of my own desire. Would you hear it?
he says, "Yeah,
Oh.
I want to arm wrestle you right now, because if I win, then for the rest of my life, I get to say that I bested the god of the forge in an arm wrestling contest."
This is awesome, dude.
you
I
see,
fucking love this.
like, you see a grin on his face, and he says, you know, there are two gods who would be pleased with this challenge. One is the Vermilion Warrior. The other is me.
Ooh.
I'll
And,
grab a piece of scrap and throw it up.
He pulls out, he like lifts a cloth, and on it is like a hammer and an anvil. And he's like, right here. And he pulls up two stools, one on each side, and he sits down and he puts his hand on.
Okay.
And
Let me guess. It gets huge because he's been swinging a hammer all day.
He's got that like the arm wrestling champions, just the enormous forearm. It's fucking the size of my face.
So he pulls off he like pulls off his overcoat, and like his bare arms are like, you know, showing on like he's got like a you know, short sleeve like shirt that's been like, it's like a long sleeve shirt that's been like all the way rolled up to like his shoulders. And you know, he's got like a, you know, sort of like blacksmith style like frock. uh and his arms are like huge. um
Oh shit. I give back.
and you see him like lift the hammer, and it sort of like glows a little bit as he's like lifting
Ooh.
it, and he drops it. uh and when he drops it, it like dents the ground.
Oh shit.
God.
And then he
I'm
like
gonna
sticks his hand up, and he's like
I'm
twirling his
gonna start
fingers.
I'm gonna start massaging Bear's shoulders. Come on, buddy. You got this, brother.
I think I
You
am
got to start
ready.
patting him
I'm
in
getting
the-
ready. I'm getting pumped. I'll rage because
Okay.
if ever there's a time to fucking rage, it's in an arm wrestling contest with
Hell
a
yeah,
god.
dude.
I'm gonna yeah. I'm like cheering him on. Let's go. We're fucking idiots. I love
Slams
it.
his arm down on the anvil. Let us see what gods are made of.
Let me just
That's fucking funny, dude.
pull something up real quick.
Try to pick it up like he does. Try to pick it up. You ain't no wuss. Oh shit. This is awesome, dude.
He's gonna have like
Hold on,
a
I'm just
plus
trying to find his-
30.
For real. For real, dude. Can anybody give him guidance? Actually,
Yeah.
no. I don't think you want that, right?
I take whatever I can get. It's a god. I'm just trying to get the braggery
I'll,
at a bar.
I'll give him guidance.
And
I'll give Bear a little bit of guidance. You know.
yeah, so he goes, he says, now I know all that stuff I said about not being strong, but I feel like I would be remiss to not pull from the dregs to give this my best. He's like, so let's go. You clasp hands. These are going to be contested athletics checks.
Ah,
He has a plus 12.
okay.
Oh shit. Well, you might be able to do it. No?
Yeah.
Don't you have like a plus 10 or some shit?
17
So
plus a
he's
D4.
got a
18.
So he
Okay.
has a 7 plus 12 is a
19.
19?
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you're going. I'm gonna say this is gonna be like best of 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he like gets like the first sort of, you know, third of the way down. He's pushing, and you're like shocked by the sort of casual strength, and you see him sort of recognize that it's closer than he was expecting. But
Thought
he
he
is
was
able
mortal.
to like inch you over to the side. So we'll roll. We're gonna doing a best of 5, so that's 1 in his column.
Gotcha.
You got
He
this,
will
Bear.
roll
You
again.
got this, Bear.
It's a
You
plus
got
12.
this, Bear.
So that's gonna be a 26.
Nice.
24. 27.
Oh my god. So you like tip him back so you guys are like, you know, toe to toe.
That dude, this guidance, I'm so glad I took it. Holy
I know,
shit.
dude, it's so crazy. It's awesome that it's been like a difference of 1
Yep.
both times. Okay, so he's like, you see his eyes like growing wide and a big smirk is on his face, and he goes again. So that's gonna be a 29.
Oh my god.
This is so
30.
crazy, dude.
30.
This is
That's
wild.
wild.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 to 1. And like he's close. You see kind of a look of
And Bear
desperation, but also like pure unadulterated joy. It's like
and dude, Bear recognizes, he knows his own strength. He knows that it's Fjark that's pulling him over the hump. All right, one more
Yeah.
time.
Here we go. That's a 25.
5. Yeah. I can't beat that, so it's 2-2.
I don't think you can beat it. So it's 2 to 2.
24.
Yeah,
It's
even
still within
before.
1, dude.
Yeah, it's still within 1. I mean, this is like he feels like he was not expecting to be like equally matched. You know, fully. He felt like he was, you know, gonna make quick work. You know, maybe he'd be surprised by your strength. And this is it. This is
All right.
this is kind of the last one, man.
Okay.
That's a high one. Oh geez.
Ooh.
Okay. So he
20
gets a what's the 20?
20.
So it's 2, 26. So he doesn't make it.
30. Yeah, but just on his
Yeah.
own strength, it's 27, which is fitting for the final one.
Yeah. So you don't need the guidance for that last one.
Yeah.
And he gets a 26 total. So you guys are both straining, just sweat dripping down, and you slam his hand into the anvil.
Fjark's hand is on Bear's shoulder, also sweating. I think then just like continuously giving guidance.
Yeah.
And yeah, he chuckles, and he's like, uh, he's like, that was the greatest contest I've had in such a long time. He's like, I can't wait to tell the VW about this. He's
Yes.
No, that's the
I'm telling you
who
right now,
won? Who won?
if you meet him, he's gonna challenge you.
Who
Okay.
won? Bear, do you win? I stepped away.
I don't. I think I won, but it was so
like, yeah.
close. I almost feel like I did not.
Oh, okay.
Was that wasn't with? I mean, I guess your curse. What's your curse? Is it on saves?
It's only on saves.
Yeah. So you feel that just that contest alone and like his touch like lifted the curse, and you
Cool.
see at the end of that like it took something out of him. You know, his you know, there's a pallor to him that is, you know, kind of and but he seems undaunted by it. So he's basically like he's like, ooh, he's like, you guys have potential.
A great contest. We shall win your seat back. We shall see you on the other side. Yes, is there anything else we need?
He gives you the device. He gives you directions to the town. He gives you the map. And yeah, he says the guy who raises the buzzards is is named Angus.
Angus.
And yeah, he's like, I guess my last thing, and hopefully we'll meet again. But I will say, once you destroy the system, you'll have time to get back to your ship and your fortress, and
What?
then maybe you should keep helping the other gods if you can. If you have other things to do, that's fine. But yeah.
Maybe we can. Yeah.
I don't know. So he says, but I'm going to tell you something. If I don't see you again, for most of you, there will come a time. I can just see it in your potential. For anybody of a certain level of potential ability, where their deeds exceed, you know, achieve a certain amount of notoriety, or are just that historic and legendary, they will become what those of us call ascended. That doesn't mean that you're gods, but it means that you're right on the cusp of that. Now, when you reach that point, you'll have a choice. Follow your butt or your gut or whatever.
The ass.
Don't
My
overthink it.
kingly dwarven ass.
Yeah. Just trust yourself, and you'll be fine.
One last question before you go. Do you know what who or what are HB Productions?
What are what?
HB Productions?
Uh, you're gonna have to remind me what we're talking about here. Where's that coming from?
Fuck. So when we were in the moon base,
Uh-huh.
that was inscribed in
Is that on the goggles?
Buttersworth
Yeah.
helmet
It was
goggles thing.
also the title card for when Buttersworth got plugged in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
he says, yes, I do know who I do know what that is.
What?
As I am, the god of creation,
Creation.
uh,
Yeah.
things, invention, and artifice. Uh, HB is the initials of the two partners who created a number of things, and they sort of outcast from their own kingdoms. But it's Hekaton and Bahamut.
Oh shit. I can't believe we actually got a name.
King of the Storm Giants and the Prince of the Dragons.
Wait, so they were friends?
Was the cult too, right?
What was that, Quentin?
Hekaton.
Bahamut, wasn't that what the Silver Knight people worshipped? Was cult of Bahamut or something?
Yeah. Yeah, he was actually the Platinum Knight.
Interesting.
Platinum.
Prince of the Dragons. And who else?
King of the Storm Giants.
Yeah, the King of the Storm Giants, Hekaton.
Wait, we
That is
never saw that
interesting.
guy. We never saw him again after he accidentally uh during the snow mountains, remember? With the accident?
Yeah, he was captured by the other group.
Yeah, we never saw him again after that.
Um, yeah, they took him in, and yeah, you don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. That's actually wow.
He says, yeah,
Wow,
they.
that's cool.
He says, towards the end of their respective societies, they decided to take their followers and create their own civilization or their own competing country, kingdom, dominion, and different things they created had that things that they created together had that stamp. But yeah, where'd you see it?
Um actually it's in our ship.
Yep.
No, not in our ship, sorry, in our home base.
Huh?
Like
Moon base.
these goggle things.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyways, that's hope that helps you.
Buttersworth of the Clover Clan. My brother at arms is trapped in a simulation with those goggles on it.
Simulation with those goggles. That sounds interesting.
He can't
Word
leave.
was that they had found a space that they could live outside the influence of the Illithid, or at least I think
Yeah.
that was their plan.
Yeah.
But Not really sure what happened to them.
Maybe they're all living deep in a cave somewhere with civilization that's full of goggles.
Whoa, wait. I just had a wave above board. You said they lived without the influence of the illithid, and it's like kind of like the Matrix / Inception that like Buttersworth is in.
Yeah.
So is it like to get out of the current kind of semi-matrix we're in, we have to go deeper into the matrix?
Could be, dude. We don't
It's
know with
possible
the
'cause
illithid. Yeah.
he had the Dragon's Codex, remember?
Yeah. Well,
He's
he
like,
had the
But
unified
but
codex.
Unified
the
codex.
unified. That's right. That's right. So
yeah, he like the Tab, the Ambersmith is like, he's like, look, I think that there's multiple solutions to the problem, and it just depends on what you're trying to do. All of them will have potential drawbacks, you know.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, well, I was just wondering. It was just something that popped into my head. Sorry.
No, I mean it's I'm glad you asked. I'm glad I could enlighten you about what that meant. But yeah, that's definitely the signature of those two. They were thick as thieves back in their day, and they made many a device. But you know,
Yeah.
Um,
Damn it. I
not
have
sure how they
another
ended up.
question. I have another question, but I don't want to ask it.
He's like, all right, well, I could send you on your way, and it's still fairly early in the morning.
whenever we leave, as we're leaving, I'll call back to him. And when we return and the seat is claimed, I want to try and pick up your hammer. I wonder if it is as heavy as mine. And he'll raise. The Stirring Dragon Wrath Cold Malt.
Oh yeah, where'd you get that from? That's yeah.
Yeah.
He's like looking at that, and he's like, I that's he's like, I see each of you have a true rune of the giants, but
Yeah.
that's a relic of the dragons.
Jeez.
Wait. What? How is that possible? What do you mean a relic of the dragon?
That's what it is. He says look, the giants and the dragons separately had their own dominions.
Right.
They some of them relied on us, but they had their own source of power. Their realms had become their own holds of power, and the giants called theirs the King's Road.
Right.
And you would access it by accessing one of the true runes, and you could open the King's Road. It's probably why you're able to draw from greater power than what the Thaumic Relay Network lets you do. So the dragons had their own version of that.
So the dragons made these runes, and the giants were able to capitalize on that and make their own.
No, the giants had their own runes, and the dragons had their own items of artifice, dragon totems, and
So,
that's a draconic totem.
well, it's the first time we've heard about the dragon side of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was just kind of a throwaway thing. He just
Yeah,
wants to try and
no.
lift up the god's hammer.
Yeah.
He's like, you can try it.
Okay. I will try and lift it up.
Yeah, roll a I guess I'll call it athletics. I was just gonna say like a strength. It's gonna be a DC 30.
Oh boy, that's literally impossible for me unless I roll a natural 20. So we'll see. Oh my god,
You
dude!
are so close.
Oh my god!
Guidance.
You
No, it's just kidding.
try to lift it,
Wouldn't have happened.
and
It's like that. It's like that when Steve Rogers initially tries to lift up Thor's hammer, and it like lifts a little bit.
yeah, you see his eyebrow go up, and he's like, "Yep, I think my instincts are right about you guys." And he's like, "All right, well, I think it's time you guys hit the road. Not to kick you out, but and
No,
yeah,
it's okay.
he's
No, we've been.
so he does send you on your way, and you guys head towards where he says there's a town, several miles, down like you can sort of see like a cart path, the times he's sort of traveled this road back and forth from his house.
Yeah. You know what? Shit. Sorry. I just thought of something. Why don't you keep that sending crystal, and just in case we're able to get it to work, we can tell you when it's done, and you can, you know,
He says, "I'll know
instead of.
when it's done."
Oh, okay. We'll give it back to him. Just kidding. You can keep it if you want.
Yeah, so you guys depart from him, and you think that if you hadn't confronted him about his identity, he probably would have, been a little more roundabout. Sent you in a direction to sort of learn things on your own. But you guys sort of showed him that you had, more going on than he wasn't going to entrust like this information to like anybody,
Yeah.
And yeah, so Bear, your curse is lifted
For a month, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Basically, until we can teleport again.
Yeah. And then
That's the other thing too, right? We can't
you
leave
can-
this place
Yeah.
until a month. So we forgot to tell him that shit. Fuck. It's all right.
So yeah, you guys head towards town. It's a good amount of time walking, and like I said, the area around here is not like completely devoid of vegetation. You like the air quality isn't great. Some of the like piles of trash and refuse like are burning and create like just big sort of smoke clouds that there's like smog and pollution. And think like the wastelands of Fallout, and you guys get to like a little village, and it's built up of you know different types of building materials, and you see A lot of the people in this town have sort of adopted the same sort of building practice as Tab Shimmer, in terms of like, you think he's probably like shared some of these building techniques with them, but there are some people who um, don't care about that and have built up, houses, out of other materials, you know, and rusted metal paneling and things like that. Um, and there's sort of a half orc um, person, and one thing you notice is that like the town is actually pretty diverse in terms of like the races. It's not like there's like one. It's you see some dwarves, you see gnomes, you see half orcs, orcs, uh, a couple of humans, uh, and
Nice.
um, there's a guy sort of walking around on a peg leg, and he's like, "Hey, you seem new to these parts, and you're coming from Tab's place. I didn't know we had guests."
Yes, he actually saved us from the wastelands. Uh, it was uh, it was a good thing too, him finding us. Whew, we would have been
Um,
swallowed alive.
you were trying to cross the waste. That's um, well, whereabouts are you from? Most folk around here aren't super well traveled, but I could tell a tale or two. Name's Tug, by the way. I'm the mayor of this here uh municipality.
Hey, Tug, how you doing? Brugan and my friend Fjark over here, Oscar Bear, my brother. I don't know. We come from a far, far away place, trying to look for a god that is no longer. Sad, sad story.
Oh, you're looking for the like everybody else, Hammersmith, huh? Everybody's hoping
Yeah,
he comes back and sets things right.
yeah, you know.
He's like,
But
well, he's like, you're welcome in this town as long as you abide by our laws, which is no stealing, no killing, uh, and just basic civility.
all right, yeah. We were actually on a mission to, and I've heard that this place, this town probably has, you know, transportation methods for us to travel across, and we're just wondering if you can point us in the right direction.
Um, he's like, well, if you're looking for a donkey and some carts, there's um, some folk might have some beasts of burden lying about. Not really sure what kind of transportation you're looking for. Um,
Have Have you heard of bird walking?
oh, yeah, you're looking for Angus.
Yes, that's his name. I couldn't remember.
He's
Yes,
like, well,
Angus.
he's like, yeah, he's got his rookery out, and he points, from the opposite direction that you came. There's like some like rocky cliffs, uh, probably probably about a mile away. He's like, Angus lives out there, out on the cliffs, and he's a strange fella, but you know, he's a good guy, and yeah, he raises them birds, and you know, some people use them to get around, especially those that go go scavenge uh, in the trash line, and um, yeah, quite a clever little thing he's got going there. So
Nice. Yeah, thank you, Mayor. We're just gonna head to him and see if we can just get right into it. Thank you for your hospitality.
um, yeah, you're welcome. We like to think of ourselves as welcoming folk. You know, he says uh he says if you need a place to stay, there's a tavern.
Okay.
And he points to it, and um you see that um it's called the Grunk Droblin.
The drunk Droblin.
The Grunk Droblin. Yeah.
Drunk the Droblin. That's awesome.
And it's got like a picture of like a, you know,
Drunk goblin.
goblin that's completely drunk.
It's awesome.
So yeah. You guys just going straight to Angus?
Anybody else has
Good.
anything else to do?
I don't have anything. This town, is it like it's out of the waste, right?
Yeah, like it's not like in the pile of trash. Like you guys moved away from the line
Right.
of trash.
Is it like and you said are they the buildings all kind of like that? Would you call it Earth ships
Yeah, a lot of them
style?
are. Yeah, a lot of them are. Some of them are, uh, you know, built from, um, you know, like other stuff. Um, and then there's
Okay.
like a section of town, like so some of them are built just from like scavenged materials and stuff, and that's kind of like the poorer part of town. A lot of the like more, uh, you know, um, sort of like middle range stuff are built like yeah, those earth ships. And then there's a part of town with like what looks to be like entirely new construction. um
Yeah.
and I say entirely new, like everything's kind of dingy, but it looks like it's, you know, um there's like stuff made from like brick and um you know, like stucco kind of stuff.
Hmm, that's cool.
And that looks like cleaner.
Yeah, we can go to Angus, I guess.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Anyone else
We
have
also, we
anything you
also,
want to do?
well, we also might need to get aside from transportation. We might need to get supplies in order to make it through these poisonous wastelands.
We needed a mask, right? Otherwise,
Oh
we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
yeah.
get caught.
yeah, we
We need to
probably
find
need
masks.
masks, and among other things, probably, sort of, maybe. Yeah,
I want fizzy pop for Zimzam.
Um, and the mayor Tug is like, he's like, one last warning, if you're not from around these parts, and I'm not sure what your experience, it just seems like if you're going to Angus, you're probably looking to go into the uh, um, where the refuse is. You know, the folks from the Divine Order of the Clean Hand, uh, they don't take too kindly to scavengers, and if they catch a whiff that that's what you might be or what you might be about, then um, just be careful who you say those things around.
Scavengers, as in, what do you mean scavengers?
As in people who go and you know uh, take the trash from the floating cities.
Oh,
People who go and explore those areas and you know take things and then make things from things that have already been made and rejected by the
yeah,
god. They think it's unholy to handle and unclean to handle those things,
yeah.
right? So just be careful who you talk to about that, because um, you know they're not bad people, but they do not take kindly to those who defy their version of what they think is right.
Well, we never said we were taking stuff. You just said we were on a mission. Is
Yes,
that?
yes, a mission. But
Yeah,
don't we all have missions, right?
yeah, exactly.
Well,
Right, right. Yeah.
and
I mean,
anyways,
is that safe to say?
I just wanted to give you that warning. I'm just saying, be careful
No, no, no,
how
I
you
know,
talk about things.
but is that okay to say though? Like going, we're on a mission. Is that safe to say or?
Yes, just be careful about talking about your intentions of traveling through the waste, because the only reason
Okay.
why people would travel through the wastes to uh the to the trash areas
Yeah.
is to scavenge. So maybe you might call it something else, but
Right.
that's
Right.
typically, and they don't really see a difference. So
Right. Right.
if you
Okay.
say that your intention is to go travel to those places, they just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, we got lost, and we just got to get back to our friends on the other side. That's
Okay, well that's
yeah. Is that
makes
better?
sense.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just okay. Yeah. I mean, thank you for the heads up, though. That's very appreciative.
Um, and he says, I'm just trying to look out for people, and
Yeah.
he takes his leave, and he says in kind of a mocking tone, he's like, and now I have my own mission to get to, and you see him head directly towards the um uh Grunk Doblin. Um, and
Uh,
he like tips his hat and hobbles over there
I
on his little
yeah.
peg leg.
I hope you're able to tame that beast.
He's like he's like I don't know, this is to give me the courage to face the beast in my life. And you see him
Oh,
hold his left hand up in like a ring.
yeah.
Guys,
That's awesome.
um
That's freaking funny, dude. Uh,
and then you guys he takes his leave. So yeah, you guys head over. It's like another mile outside of the town. Um, and you get to like um a place, and like it's just like a ton of dead trees and like uh um these like buzzards Um,
Wait, the buzzards.
yeah,
Wait, Tam told us the guy with the buzzards, right?
Yeah.
What's his name? Is it the same guy
Angus.
that we're looking for? It is Angus that we're looking for. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
a-
Um, and these these buzzards are like just nasty looking. Like they
ooh,
look like they're from a world covered in trash.
of course.
But they have big wings, and you see like a bunch like flying overhead.
Uh-huh.
And there's a guy. There's like a little shack, and a guy like sitting outside the shack, with like a pair of like overalls, uh, and like nothing really else. Um, and he's got like a hat, and he's like smoking, um, like a cigar.
uh, Angus?
He's like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm Angus."
Howdy. Tam told us that. Sorry, Tab,
Tab.
Tab,
You talking about
Tab,
Tab Shimmer?
Tab Shimmer. Yeah, yeah. He told us that you might be able to help. I'm sorry, you just look so intimidating and cool. It's fantastic.
Uh, Go ahead and roll like I don't know, some kind of charisma. This is just to like give him a good impression of you. Whether he
What's
takes
that?
this compliment as a compliment or
Per,
not.
what's that?
I would say it'd be like
Persuasion,
persuasion, yeah, or performance,
persuasion,
something like that.
perfor-
Yeah.
persuasion. Yeah.
Persuasion, yeah,
Yeah.
deception, anything that's charisma based. Damn.
I know.
So he's like, well, he's like, I appreciate it. I do a lot to cultivate my image.
Yeah, I mean it shows.
I'm glad somebody sees it. Some people think I'm just some kind of layabout with my birds, but this is hard work. I gotta. I mean, they mostly scavenge on themselves, but I still gotta make sure that they don't eat each other, and uh, gotta train them and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you remind me of this lady that we met not too long ago, Brunhilde. That's her name. She
Okay.
does kind of the same thing as you do with exotic birds. It's fantastic. It's just great.
Oh yeah. Um, so I take it you're looking for birds for some bird walking. Is that what you're
But
looking for?
bird walking or other animals for some transportation. Um,
He says, all I got is birds.
yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, as long as they can withstand hot stones or something. I don't know. So listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I know the mayor told us that to be careful who we say things to, but we have friends that we are trying to get to, and Tab told us that the way there is kind of harsh and and brutal. So we're just trying to look for good transportation to get us there. Get our friends and go back home.
Yeah, all right. He's like,
Yeah,
well, he's like, look, he's like, I take 10 gold a bird. I think that's a fair price.
damn.
And then depending on your time of travel, require you to buy provisions for the bird.
Okay.
I provide feed for them. The price of that depends on how much you need. Because I'm not going
Right.
to send my birds out just to starve because you don't know how to feed them.
Well, we we've had experience with this, so we kind of do.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll take your word for it, but what I'm saying is, so that's going to cost some little extra. So I'll assess that based on how long you think you'll be traveling.
uh, what? Anybody remember the name of the place where our friends are? And I kind of look back at the guys with my eyes like wide open as if to say, they keep up
Tab
with
told
the
you that
rules.
it would take maybe a couple weeks overland to get to.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. I'll say that then. You know,
mhm.
I'll say that. Hopefully with the birds it'll be faster than just us walking. You know.
Yeah, it will be probably you know uh, yeah, definitely faster. Um,
Yeah.
and then he says well, look, he's like, you also need like like a board. You guys each need boards, or you have your own.
Oh shit. That's right. We don't have boards, right, guys? Back in the ship.
No,
Yeah.
no. We never kept
Oh,
any of the
we never kept any of the. Yeah. We
equipment.
Yeah, we might need boards as well.
He's like, all right. He's like, those uh being the crux of this whole thing, uh, those are a little bit more expensive because they're hard to make. But uh, those is gonna be 50 gold each.
Wait. The boards are more than. Hold on. The boards are more than the actual birds.
He's like, well, yeah, what?
How is that? How is that possible?
It's a highly specialized piece of equipment. What are you talking about?
Okay, the board. I mean, we don't need anything crazy. We just need the birds to drag us from point A to point B, right?
Right, on a board that floats above the ground. How do you think a board floats above the ground without a whole lot of careful and time-consuming spell work?
Well,
Hoverboard.
okay. I didn't
Hoverboard.
think
That's a good name. That's You mind if I take that?
it'll cost
Hovers.
you.
It hovers. It's a hoverboard. That's good.
Y-
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, 30% off the price for the
I can
trademark of
call
the
it
name.
something else. They're just boards. I don't care about hoverboard that much.
Damn it. I'm trying to negotiate the price now.
He's like, it's 50 gold. So 60 gold all each from each of yous, and then more for feed. Depend and if you're going 2 weeks out, then that's 2 weeks out and 2 weeks back is a month of feed. So let me do that calculation and all right, let's call it an even 100 each. 100 gold each.
So
Okay, I
40
can pay
gold.
this. I'll pay him 400.
You pay him for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, all right, so
Brother,
I need to see that you
What?
know how to ride these things.
I
And
was trying to
so
negotiate the price.
Yes, but I have so many more. This is only small amount I have.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
put all the feed in this hole, and he'll just throw the portable hole on the ground. Just put it in here.
And you see him like pull out like basically it's like smoked. It's like a bunch of like smoked meat, um, and like jerky and stuff, but it doesn't smell very good, and you get the sense just from the smell that it's like some kind of like gamey kind of rodent, something
yeah,
or other. It's a little bit pungent, and it does not look appetizing. And he's
I
like,
might have to
now,
clean
just
out
to
my
be
hole
clear,
after
you
this.
can't eat this in a pinch, but it ain't good. And
yeah.
if you're down to eating it, then you know it's you're in a rough way. So this is for the birds. Um, and yeah, he gives you like several uh, sort of bags full of that, and then he gives you guys each a bird. They're sort of large sized uh, vultures or buzzards, um, and uh, like harnesses that attach to them, um, and uh, then you have sort of these like wooden boards with little slots to stick your feet into and strap your feet in. Um,
This is new.
and
We never had hoverboards before. This is cool.
and they float um, just a little bit off the ground. And he's like, now, when you're floating around and whatnot, like if you come down hard, these will still, you know, press down in the ground, and then they'll eventually find their way up back off off the ground. And you still got to be careful, because if you damage the board, then you're SOL. So
That's shit out of luck.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Got
He's
that
like,
in the
so
first try. Nice.
if you just be careful with those, and don't go over any pools of acid or anything like that. um 'cause
How
then,
high do these guys jump?
well, I mean, the birds will be flying overhead, and um then it just kind of depends on you and the conditions, if they get an updraft, um and
Okay.
You know what? I will buy an extra hoverboard.
okay,
Br-
that's
Brother,
an extra 50 gold.
where
Okay?
do we where are we gonna keep this?
I put it in my hole. My hole has tons of room.
He's like, that's a convenient, that's a convenient object. I've never
You,
seen anything like that.
you know what? I actually have a backpack too. A backpack of holding.
He's like,
Um.
you have a backpack? I have a backpack.
Well. 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 I don't tell them that out loud, but you know what? Sure. Give me an extra one too. It's better to be prepared than not
Oh yeah,
prepared.
just subtract 50 gold. So you
Yeah.
have 4 hoverboards, 2 spares, 4 birds, and enough feed for the birds. Um, he's like, all right, well, if you come back with the birds and they're in good shape, uh, I'll take them back from you, and I'll give you some money back.
Nice. Sounds good.
But otherwise, take care of them, and I don't really name them, so it's your choice to name them or not. But you know,
Oh,
they're
you don't name them?
no.
You have a name? Okay. That's okay. That's that's fine. Uh,
Um, so yeah, you guys have your birds, and uh, this is your way around. Uh, you'll be able to make like twice the amount of uh progress. So like if you were to walk there, it would take a month of walking, but being able to ride these things, it will take about 2 weeks. And yeah, so you have a map. The way we're going to do it is, it's going to be, you guys still need gas masks and like potentially like other protective equipment or gear. And then you could probably set off, but we can end it there because it's 11 and I'm tired. So
Of course you are.
if that's
That
cool.
is,
That was fun.
yeah, bro.
Thanks for running
It's
it.
fun. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah. So is the like magic system making sense or no?
Which magic system?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like as in like the holds of magic like being like just like different, like is that
Yeah,
making
why?
sense at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why?
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I didn't want to say this, but I can turn into one of these birds and just fly.
God damn it.
Oh, you can. How long does that last? Whole day?
1 hour per my level, I believe. So 8 hours a day. And I can do it twice per wild shape.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
you could just turn into
theoretically.
a bird. Yeah.
But I was like, I don't really want to waste the wild shape charges, and
Yeah, what if we encounter trouble and then
yeah. So for now, I'll just hoverboard it up, and if my board breaks, oh well, I'll fly.
Yeah.
well, we have 2 spares.
Yeah. But those spares are for you guys because I can fly.
Well,
Oh,
I mostly got
yeah,
mine just because I thought it would be fun to have in later adventures.
The hoverboards are pretty cool. This is
Yeah.
a pretty cool idea.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about the safety of the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hoverboards don't go on their own, so like they
Yeah.
just sit there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But if
But
we
could-
find ourselves on a mountain, dude, you know?
Fiar
Yeah,
can
that's
hover.
true.
Yeah, Fiar can wild shape into something. And, oh, dude.
Holy
Carry you
guys.
guys along.
Oh my God.
Also, we got a guy who's pretty good with runes and shit called Simzam, who makes
Oh,
rockets
yeah.
out of everything.
Yeah, he could
Oh.
probably
He's
replicate
strapped
it.
rockets to your hoverboard. and
Hell
just
yeah,
Put
dude.
rockets
zoom it
in
up.
the-
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh,
hoverboard
shit.
attaches to your legs, and you have to make like a dexterity save, or your legs get like ripped off your body. The rocket. All right, guys. Well, good times. So I one thing Quinn knows this, but my wife and I are expecting a baby. So
Yo, congratulations, man.
Congratulations! Welcome to the baby club, my guy.
I'm the only one
Yeah.
without any babies. God damn.
so
Alright.
that'll be in January. So I'm trying to like target getting through this like campaign by then.
Okay.
Which if we don't, I'll try to find a way to like,
Yeah, man, that's
get there.
this
But
is exciting.
so we'll kind of move like in that direction. Like I kind of wanted to just, play until we, like level up, to like higher levels. And I don't know that we're gonna get all the way up to 20,
Yeah, we don't have to.
Yeah, we
but,
don't have to.
yeah, so we'll just play until we. I mean, you arm wrestled a god already and beat him.
I know,
so,
dude. That was
um,
that's so
He's
that's
in
so
mortal
much fun.
form.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
gotta
good
say.
rolls.
I still get to
Exactly.
say technically I beat a god, you know?
did.
Technically, you
You
did. Yeah, you did.
Dude had a giant giant arm, hammer swinging arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like disproportionately big? Was it like he had one giant arm and one small arm, or
No, because he's ambidextrous.
that makes sense.
Ambidextrous. He could have
Um,
said, "I beat you with my weak arm. You beat me with my weak arm, son."
Pulls out his other arm. It's like the entire size of me.
right. It's like
I was taking
I was
it
just
easy
talking
on
with
you.
people
That's funny.
at the game store I play with, and we were talking about how you know, like just about every sword, like it doesn't matter if it's a great sword or not, like they're dexterity weapons. Like it's not about strength, it's about like, you know, skill.
Yeah.
And like longbows are 100% strength weapons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the way they would recruit like longbowmen were like any guy who was like a built like a ship brick house, would be like, okay, you're on the bow, you know.
Yeah.
Wait,
And like
really? The great sword is not strength based?
so a great I mean a great sword shouldn't be strength based. Like it is in the rules of D&D, but
Gotcha.
like it shouldn't be. Like the people who actually like train how to fight on like different medieval swords are
Yeah.
like all of these are like dex based. Like any sword is going to be like a dex based
Gotcha.
weapon. And a like longbow is like just straight up a strength weapon.
Yeah. Well, it is hard to pull that string, dude.
It's
Yeah.
hard to aim though.
Yeah, I've done
Those are
archery
hard to
before.
aim.
Sure, but being
No, I get it.
like they have like the skeletons of like archers from medieval
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
and like one half of their body has like greater bone density, and they were probably like their muscles were like probably out of, you know, like whatever side they were drawing the bow on was like
Yeah.
stronger than the other side.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're.
And like they have like all
Right.
sort of like skeletal deformities from it, but those dudes were like, I mean, like English longbowmen, like I think the draw weight on like an English longbow was like 80 or
I
90
thought it was
pounds
80 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a lot to be able to do like reliably, to be like a like and to have a bunch of guys that can do that, to fire, you know, over their soldiers and hit the other side. And that's the other thing too, is like longbows weren't really like precision weapons. Like
No.
they were aiming them up to arch into stuff, more or less. It wasn't like they were like shooting them straight.
Right.
So, but
All
anyways,
right. GG's, boys.
Good
Thanks,
to
guys.
play
Yes,
with
next year.
Oz again.
Oh
It's
yeah.
kind of quiet this time. I was listening a lot.
Okay.
There's stuff that you've missed probably that you're trying to get caught up on and mentally clear.
Next time you will be better.
yeah, next time we'll have some encounters and exploration. So it's going to be kind
I
of
was-
like think back to the time you guys were exploring Chult. It's going to be like some survival checks to make
Oh
your way.
wow.
Sweet.
Dope.
Won't be like a hex
Hell
crawl.
yeah.
Like I don't think I have a map for that, but
Nah, that's all right.
you know,
That was
it'll be kinda
fun
what you're
though.
doing.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was fun though.
take it easy, guys.
All
Yeah.
right, take care,
See you guys
guys.
later.
Congrats again,
Later.
Nate. All right.
See ya.